Shabbat Shalom. How far can a person rise spiritually? In this week's parsha, Parshat Ki Tisa, Moses has to deal with the aftermath of the golden calf. The people had sinned, worshipped the golden calf, committed not just an act of idolatry, but an act of adultery in the presence of God. After having committed themselves to say, "We will be your people, God," the Jewish people respond by building a golden calf. God is incensed. God wishes to destroy the nation. Moses offers a plea. For 40 days he prays to God until he's granted for absolution for their sin. God says, "Come back up the mountain." Moses goes back up the mountain. And once again, God teaches him the system of the Torah. But here's where the story gets interesting. Moses turns to God at this moment and says, "Hareini na kvodecha." Explain to me how your system works, God. Explain to me how you run this world. Why good things happen to bad people. Why it is that good people suffer. What is going on? Explain to me your system. And the question is, what's going on over here? How could Moses do this? Surely Moses should have said, "Man, after God wanted to destroy the people, I've managed to now gain atonement for them. I've got the 10 commandments. I've achieved what I have to achieve. Let's rest on these laurels." But no, Moses doesn't do that. He goes further. He says, "I need to understand how the system works." God says to him, "Lo yirani adam v'chai." No person can see me and live. No one can understand how I run the world, how the system is beyond human comprehension. But Moses is not deterred by this. He turns to God and says, "Hareini na, show me a way." And God's response is, "Okay, I'll place you in a rock. I will pass by you and you'll see by the back of me, but the front you'll never see." And the rabbis explain the idea as follows. When the event is happening, you won't understand what is going on, but you'll have clarity in hindsight. Now imagine if Moses had not had that chutzpah, had not been able to stand up to God and ask him. This jewel, this understanding of how God runs the world would have been lost to us. The 13 attributes of mercy, Hashem, Hashem, Kerachum, that we say and beg for God on Yom Kippur, may have not been given to us. But because Moses asked, he received. And this is such an important lesson to each and every one of us. Because we all get caught up in this idea of, I've achieved what I can achieve. I can rest now. But Moses didn't rest. He realized that he had the most unique opportunity in human history, a chance to understand how God runs the world. Would you not take that in both your hands as much as you can grab? Moses took the chance. And even though God said to him, "I can't explain to you the whole system," he explains to Moses enough of the system that Moses can get some sort of clarity. And this becomes the great challenge for each and every one of us. How do we respond when we've achieved the outcome, the goal? I have, when I'm marking test papers, a very subtle response. I will never give a child 100% when I'm marking an essay. And when the child asks me and says, "But I did such a good job," I said, "Yes, you did an amazing job. But if I give you 100, it will show that you will think that you've got complete mastery of the topic. And you don't have complete mastery of the topic yet. And therefore, by giving you a 98 or a 99, it shows you that there's just a little bit more that you can learn, more that you can grow, more that have that continue and have that thirst for just a little bit more knowledge." Moses is not happy with everything that he achieved. He wanted a little bit more. And when it comes to our spirituality, when it comes to our learning, when it comes to our growth, when it comes to our interactions, let's never rest on what we think is the best outcome, because we can always achieve more. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, this is Rabbi Lewin. If you've enjoyed the content of the sermons and the ideas that have been expressed in the YouTube video, please hit that first subscription button and notification bell, and share the videos with friends. We'd love to grow the channel and love to engage with you. Please share your comments in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day.